This is huge for the Giants. This changes everything for the Giants. You guys let me know what you think about all of this down in the comments. But before you do, if you love the Giants and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers. So if you can help us get there, that would be a gigantic blessing. But this changes everything for the Giants. And it is, in my opinion, great news. Andrew Thomas, number one, he's returned to practice. Dable said that today was the day. They'll take it slow. Andrew Thomas is one of the best left tackles in the NFL. Right? His rookie season wasn't that good. His second year in the league, he picked it up. His third year, he became one of the best left tackles in the league. Now, injuries have been a problem with Mr. Thomas, but there's no denying how good of a tackle he is. He's one of the best, and he's the anchor on that offensive line. If you have him on that offensive line, I have confidence in the rest of that offensive line. Throw Luminor at right tackle, Schmitz over there at center. I have the utmost confidence in this offensive line if Andrew Thomas is there. Now, Malik Nabers today, he's practiced for the first time since August 6th. And we're all wondering, is Malik going to be okay? Will he be available for week 1? Well, according to Brian Dable, he will be available for week 1. As of now, he will be available for week 1 versus the Commanders. Andrew Thomas, same thing. And another one, Cam Skattebo. I love that kid. I think he's a nasty, nasty running back in a good way. The kid's a monster. And now you have that three-headed monster back there, Tyrone Tracy, Devin Singletary, and Skattebo. I think it's going to be really good. I really do. And I know. This New York Giant offensive line isn't the best run-blocking offensive line in the league. But at the same time, if you have Andrew Thomas there, and if he's able, that's the thing. If Andrew Thomas is the X factor, if he's able to be healthy, if he can stay healthy, this New York Giant team overall could shock you in 2025. That's my take. The New York Giants, with how improved this defense is, and I loved the approach Joe Shane took in the draft. Loved it. Yeah, acquired. He didn't go and reach for a quarterback. Well, maybe he did a little bit. I'll explain in 5 seconds. Don't chew my head off. But at pick 3, he didn't go reach for a quarterback. He went and he got Abdul Carter. Then him and Dable wanted a quarterback. Really, Dable wanted Jackson Dart, and they traded up in the first round, but they didn't waste that 3rd overall pick on a QB. They got Abdul Carter, who's an awesome. He's going to have such a great NFL career. Some people believe that Abdul Carter is going to be better than Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is one of the best in the league. So now you add Abdul Carter to Brian Burns. I can't wait for the year he's going to put up, man. I think he's going to get 13, 14 sacks this year. He had 8.5 last year. Watch him almost double that number. Thibodeau, I think he's going to have a big year. Chauncey Golston, Giants signed him in free agency. You have him, Abdul Carter, Sexy Dexy up front. It's going to be good. It's going to be exciting. We're going to get to the quarterback a lot. We did last year. I think we're going to get to the QB even more just because of the acquisitions they made and how good of a draft they had. They had a great draft. They addressed the defense. They addressed the offense. They got a potential QB of the future. He's looked really good. I know it's only preseason, and please don't throw him to the Wolves if you don't have to, which I don't think they should. Give Jackson Dart time. But he sure as heck looks really good, and that's a great sign. Entering preseason, if you're a New York Giants fan and you wanted to know, is this Jackson Dart kid any good? Well, I think you're walking away with, hey, he might be pretty good. And this is the best case scenario for you. If you were wondering, how is it going to be? This was best case. Him going in there looking as good as he has looked. And as I said, it's preseason. Totally understand that. But Jackson Dart could cement himself as the future of the New York Giants. I hope he does. Because we could sure use a franchise QB. He has the stuff. He has the tools. We'll see if he becomes great. But right now, this is Russell Wilson's team. He's the quarterback. And Russell Wilson has some weapons. We've never seen Darius Slayton how good he could be with a competent quarterback. And I was big on Daniel Jones in 2022. I was, but then after that, injuries and just the sloppy play from Daniel, I became one of, not so big of a fan of Daniel Jones. Rightfully so. He made Sundays tough to watch when he was on the field. Sucks to say. But Russell Wilson, in my opinion, a competent quarterback. Giants are paying him a lot of money. If he lives up to his bonuses, he probably won't, but he can max out this deal to $20 million. He's going to do his best to try to do that. But he's got some weapons. Theo Johnson, I think, is going to take a big leap. But this revolves around Andrew Thomas and Malik Nabers being healthy. If both of these guys are healthy, if Malik does not need toe surgery, and I'm praying that he doesn't need that toe surgery. If Malik is fine and doesn't need toe surgery, I think the Giants are going to shock the NFL. I really do. Because of that defense, they addressed the secondary. Javon Holland, Paulson Adebo, they addressed the secondary, the line. They improved that even more. Their pass rush. They got a competent quarterback room, the most competent quarterback room that they've had in quite some time, in my opinion. Jameis Winston, love that guy. Great for morale. And if you need him to go in there and sling it, he could sling it. So I don't think the Giants should trade him. I really don't. In my opinion, as I said, the Giants could be in for a big 2025. Now, if they go 2-15, we're handing it over to a new regime. But I don't think that's going to happen. This team's going to be good. They're going to shock you. If they win 6-7 games, big year for us because that schedule is tough. But what if they go and win 10? Could they? We'll see. Time will tell. I think they can. I think if everything goes right, everyone stays healthy, which this is the NFL, that doesn't happen. This Giants team could shock the world, and they could go 10-7. Maybe I'm on too much of the hopium, as one would say today. But I think the New York Giants could, without a shadow of a doubt, shock the world and win double digits. The double-digit wins. Sorry, it's been a long day. I'm excited for this season. Andrew Thomas being healthy, Malik Nabers being healthy is incredibly important to the New York Giants' success. But this defense is going to be good. Let's hope Shane Bowen can max out their potential. I want to know what you guys have to say down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.